It's been a while. It's been a long time since I played this game. But better late than never. Am I right? Hello, Pancake. Welcome. And, holy shit, this music is loud. So we are back with Rogue Trader. It's been a long time since I played this game. Welcome to another Warhammer Wednesday. I'm trying to see when was the last time I played this game. Oh shit! 4 months ago. 4 months ago, and I still remember what we did last time. I made my navigator, my ship navigator draw, or should I say paint, a picture of my character. I mean, you cannot see the picture. Apparently, it's like an abstract picture of my character, naked or something like that. I just have to remember what to fucking do. Holy shit! That's to quick save. Map, highlight objects, cursor, pause the game. Oh god. What are my abilities? My inventory and all that. These are my bullets on the left side. This is my weapon. How do I change my... How do I change my inventory? Hold on. Don't pause the game. Oh, R1? Nope. That's just like a summary of what I've done. Move my character with this, and then this with the camera. This is to change to pointer mode. Context menu. Oh god. Okay, let's go to options, controls. Okay, there we go. Camera, character control, navigate down, up, live, blah, 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 blah. Additional function, character selection, in-game. Oh! Thank goodness. Alright. So that's how you check your inventory again. Yeah, this is the painting. I don't know if you can zoom in on that picture, but yeah, apparently this is a nude portrait of my character right here. I'm still using my last rifle. Or last gun, should I say. This is my navigator, Cassia. She looks freaky, but that's because she's like a mutant, I think. My sister Battle, my Psyker, well, other besides me. She's using a revolver. Alright, how do I check my inventory again? The fuck is all this shit in my inventory? What is this? Blade shards, meteorite dust, a letter with a seal, mutated flesh sample, navigator flesh sample, data crypt. Mark of the Ruler. The wearer of this ability gains a +10 bonus to commerce and lore. And the marvelous oh, this is a laser ring. Yeah, I remember this. This noble suit gloves of perception. And a Xenopelt cloak. Minus 5% less damage from critical hits and +10 coercion. Ah, I kind of like this. Looks nice. I forgot how to change my characters again. Oh, there we go. I don't know what I'm doing. This is sad. I think I should give her a cape. Oh, but this is a Rogue Trader cape, so I should equip this, right? I'm a goddamn Rogue Trader, for fuck's sake. Alright, that's done. I guess I can give to Cassia this. Yeah, she looks nice. Creepy, Harlequin baby looking eyes. Don't Google that, by the way. Don't Google Harlequin baby. And if you do, well, just remember that I told you not to do it. Oh shit. Did I just equip this armor? What the fuck? I have 13 flak chest plates? How do I sell all of this? Shit. This has a dodge penalty. This has 15 armor. Well, yeah, okay. I haven't found a pair of boots. Apparently I'm walking barefoot. Alright, anyway, fuck it. Where's my quests are here, right? By the right of blood. Theodora Bombalenches are dead. I am declared the new Rogue Trader. I have to take everything I've done, all this, la la la. Secrets of the Navis Nobility. I think I already... Hide completed quests. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. A matter of the utmost importance led the interrogator of the Inquisition, Henrix van Calux, to the Rycat system. The Rogue Trader duties as loyal servant of the Imperium is to find the interrogator and aid him in his mission. Since his whereabouts are currently unknown, it may be easier said than done. So we have to go to the Rykati Philia, the prison planetoid. Rycat Menoris, and make contact with the Navis Nobilitas station in Urek 5. Then I have this errands. I need an engine seer. And, well, we'll have to go to Rycat Menoris, so fuck it. Let's go. We are ready for any orders, Lord Captain. Greetings, Lord Captain. Hello. I have a very cool looking ship, if I say so myself. Oh, great child of the Omnissiah. Why can't I change my camera's perspective in this room? Oh, okay. I remember now. Just exploring, trying to get acquainted with the controls and all that jazz. Vox Master Victis. Oh, this is my throne. My cool ass throne. Argenta. Hello, Cassia.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Oh, she loves me. She thinks our conversations are stimulating. Tell me about House Arcelia.
As the only voice of our family on this vessel, it is an honor. As long as your questions are courteous, I will answer every one of them.
Okay. I can tell her something about the lore. Is the Arcelia prophecy system named after your ancestor?
You are shrewd indeed. My ancestor charted that route while fleeing the enemies of humanity. They say the Emperor himself was his guide, because the warp expelled their vessel without a single loss.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, the lips of those who relate this tale seep with disgusting green hubris.
Green
I
hubris?
think Kalain Orselio was simply a skilled navigator.
Oh, green as in envy? Okay, I understand it.
By all means.
Alright,
I have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
see you later, future wife, probably. I've been thinking about which character am I gonna romance in this game, and probably, even though she has creepy eyes, she's the biggest candidate so far. Because I think I cannot romance the sister battle. No, wait, how the fuck do we get out of here? How do we go to the next point? I need to be here. I need to navigate. There's the map. The Cronus expands. That's the sister battle. Alright, so we have to go to Rykad Minoris. Unidentified voice ship. Okay. Set course for Rykad Minoris. Oh, I remember this guy.
Lord Captain, there's some commotion on the officer's deck. The Lady Navigator has left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom, where uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what has brought Cassia to the deck.
Oh no, they're having problems with my red-eyed waifu. Hello, Cassia. I'm here to protect your honor. Oh, she's bowing.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
It pleases me to see you adjusting to life aboard the ship. Alas, the title alone is not enough to hold everyone's attention all of the time. Point at the book in Cassia's hands. I see you are fond of reading.
What do you think you're doing here?
I did not give you permission to lift the branch. Let's talk about the book.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves. And I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing.
She's just a kind soul.
Had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
The events that took place on Yorick 5 must have shaken you greatly. Are you well? Your only attendant is your valet from Yorick 5. Do my servants not measure up to your standards? I hope that you have had ample time to calm yourself and your powers. Let's not be rude to her.
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders. But it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
I hope that you have had ample time to calm yourself and your powers.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others.
What?
And far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility.
Oh.
But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting.
Oh. Okay. She's been having troubles with the members of our void ship. Your only attendant is your valet from Yorick 5. Do my servants not measure up to your standards?
No. It is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences.
Okay. Perception test succeeded. Cassia cringes ever so slightly. Adjusts the adornment of her forehead and awkwardly... Wait, what the fuck? Did I tell her something? What? Oh, shit. How do you check the R3 to latest? Oh, wait, no. No, I didn't say anything to her. The unnatural appearance of navigators often becomes the topic of gossip among lowly servants and officers alike. It is unsurprising, then, that Cassia prefers the company of one who is used to how she looks. Yes, of course.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying.
Oh.
You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I.
Well, of course, my character is a psyker.
I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
I'm beginning to think, Lady Cassia, that the feelings I have for you are far more complicated than common sympathy. Oh shit! Should I tell her this? You have nothing to apologize for. Human emotions are natural, be they good or bad, and it's just as natural to share them with others. Quite right, so I would ask you... I would ask that you mind what you said from now on, bitch. I would ask you that you mind what you say from now on. I'm gonna slap her. No. It is indeed difficult for me to feel empathy for a mutant, however the crew's well-being hinges on that of its navigator. Nope. I believe this conversation has reached its natural conclusion. Fucking cold. Yeah, let's say this.
Lord Captain? So many colorful sparks are flaring to life and dimming all around you. It is a veritable ocean of emotions. There are so many of them that I can barely see the pure white sincerity of your words.
Oh, nice.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here?
She places a hand on her breastplate. Heaviness, like a longing?
At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but...
Yeah.
My delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
I would not dare to make fun of a lady's feelings, especially not one who has captivated me since I first set eyes on her. I don't know if captivating is something that I would say to describe the pale, mutant lady with Harlequin baby eyes. I don't know. I would rather we find amusement elsewhere, perhaps in the privacy of my chambers. I don't think it's too fast to just go to bed like that. I understand what you are going through. My own life was turned upside down not too long ago. Ooh, that's a good one. I am not in the habit of finding amusement at the expense of my people. Just remember to keep your emotions in check. No, I understand what you're going through.
Indeed. I did not know. That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so... private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave?
Did I just tell them, fuck off, I'm gonna talk to Cassia? If I may be so bold as to presume, my subjects must have found themselves overcome by your rare beauty as I have. This is just so... Who am I, Gambit? From the X-Men? Is it so bad that we are enjoying each other's company, or would you prefer to proceed straight to my chambers? Are we gonna fuck her? Is this what is going on? Perhaps my people didn't wish to disturb you.
I do not tolerate idlers on this ship, and my officers know it well.
Whew. I mean, beautiful she's not. What's my other romance option in this game? I think it's an elf, right? An Eldari? Do I even dare? Oof, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What should I say? Is it so? Let's say this. I might be. I may have. Yeah.
Lord Captain, what do you think you are doing?
Oh no.
Saying such a thing to someone with whom you are barely acquainted?
Oh no.
It is outrageous. It's obscene. You should better familiarize yourself with some of the works in your library to learn how one ought to behave around a lady.
Oh no, I fucked up. A spark. You started a romance. Okay. Struggling to maintain an expression of polite indifference, Cassia turns on her heel and swiftly exits the room. Oh shit, I fucked up. Excuse me, but you wanted to fuck me, so I'm out. Oh no. Oh. Goods? What's in here? Add to cargo? Add to inventory? What is this? Secrets of gallant conduct. How to express your feelings to a noble lady. No, I'm getting called out. Shower your lady with compliments that will accentuate her finest qualities without putting her in a position of discomfort. Fuck sake. Well, now we know. Oh, it's a replica of my ship. I remember this place. Can I open this door? No. What else can I do in my studio? I think I already looted out this whole place when we were fighting in this room. To the Void Ship Bridge. Well, I should have been a little bit more subtle with that. I knew that I shouldn't have gone like straight up to the sex talk. Alright, how the fuck do I activate this thing? Corona's expanse map. Let's continue our travel. We have to reach the planet. Let's go to Rycat Minoris. Should we go to the Void Ship, maybe? Permission to report, Lord Captain. Members of a sacred cult operating aboard the ship have requested an audience. They wish to present gifts and introduce themselves to their new captain. What sacred cult? They call themselves the Bloodspawn Web. That doesn't sound like a nice cult. The cult defends the flagship from both internal and external threats. Lady Theodora held them in high regard. Okay, and looked favorably upon their activities. Alright, well, let's receive them. I will commence preparations at once, Lord Captain. God damn it, I can't travel anywhere because I'm just constantly talking to people. Being a rogue trader's hard. Whoa. What's up with the music? What the fuck are you doing? Where's the cutscene freezing? Wait, this is one of the DLC people, I think. What the fuck was that ritual of spilling blood on my red carpet? Crazy assassins. Those on the deck watch in awe as the final figure moves gracefully in a ceremonial pose. Some of the officers whisper in excitement while others murmur prayers to the God Emperor.
The Undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still.
The masked cultists repeat the word in a mournful whisper. We obey still.
Domin von Valancius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora.
Whoa.
We renounce our oath to her.
Oh shit, they are declaring their fealty to me. She pulls out a sinister curved blade and similar weapons suddenly appear in the hands of her motionless companions. What the fuck?
And now we give the gift of our blood to you. It is the gift of death. Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion.
Crazy ass bitch.
We give you a blade.
Oh.
The silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death. We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
Silent verdict. A blade sword, two-handed melee weapon. Light. Strike, brutal strike. Oh, that's a wide range. And brutal strike forward. That cult weapons gains the following. Minus 6% to the target's parry. And plus 1% to the wielder's critical hit chance for each attack they make. Whoa, this bonus stacks until the end of each round. Prerequisites: must not have features. Adeptus Astartes equipment, Drukhari equipment, or Eldari equipment. Okay. Wait. Adeptus, Drukhari, Eldari. Okay, gotcha. Lore Imperium test succeeded. You have heard many stories about death cults such as this one. These devoted holy assassins of the Imperium have turned death into a form of worship of the Emperor. They are exemplary slayers, invisible executioners, and the scourge of traitors, heretics, and fallen souls. Many righteous people honor them as votaries of the faith, while others see their fearsome rituals as frenzied spectacles touched by madness. Examine the captives. What the hell are you offering me? The prisoners cower beneath the weight of your gaze. Blood drips down the tear-stained faces of the captured officers. Technomats and workers. Word has been carved into each of their foreheads with meticulous precision. Traitor, heretic, apostate, renegade. The cuts have been diligently and regularly reopened to prevent healing. This is crazy shit, these cultists.
These renegades committed treachery against their domin. Their lips once praised the name of Kunrad Voigtveer.
Oh, fucker.
But it is your name they will whisper as they cross over to the other side.
Can I romance the assassin? Let's examine the cultists. The cultists are all Voidborn. Their lithe, sinewy bodies are clad in light armor, which allows them to move with an acrobat's nimble grace and strike with an assassin's swift surety. Their red and black vestments are adorned with sharp spikes and ritual jewelry. Where time and training have worn their garments threadbare, you can make out patterns of bleeding lacerations. Alright, so they are assassins, but they're also flagellants at the same time. Interesting, so with that cold watches over my crew. They who honor the Emperor through killing, who devote their every deed to serving him, sacred executioners.
The Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed revelations. We obey the whispers of the Undying One. This is our service to him. This is our service to you.
The Emperor's Tarot, a deck of psychoactive cards bearing sacred and meaningful images. Tarot cards are used for divination and predicting the future. They are believed to be able to capture images sent by the Emperor himself. In the hands of a skilled psyker, the Emperor's Tarot can be a truly potent divination tool. Crazy.
How interesting.
Oh, the demon in my head.
Devout assassins who believe themselves to be instruments of a higher power. They revel in violence and cannot tell the difference between bloodthirst and piety. They follow their faith blindly, unaware of how closely they tread the corruption and depravity. Look at them. They stand on the edge of a precipice. The smallest push will send them plummeting into the abyss. You could be their downfall. All you have to do is push.
What exactly does a cult like the Bloodspun Web do?
The tenets of the web teach us to read the threads of the future and understand the hearts of others. When a soul is filled with the poison of corruption, we know its time has come. We bring liberation. 3 strikes, 3 rebukes, 1 blade. This is how we serve the Undying One. This is how we serve you and your flagship.
Fascinating.
But there are others. The virtuous martyrs who contravene his design without realizing it. Those who have come too close to faltering or committing an apostasy, but have not erred yet. We present such souls to the Undying One.
Did you kill innocent people? I think that's a dumb question. They already said that they kill traitors. Apostates, too, and all that. Heretical answer. Fuck no. You have my blessing. May your blades bring swift death to the Emperor's enemies.
The blood-spun web will not forget your words, Domin. They are the wisdom of the tenets and the benediction of our duty.
Tell me about yourself, Kibella. Are you the leader of this blood-spun web? Or its herald? Or its servant?
I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. The honor of this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than... It is shameful to speak of one's own deeds. I'm here to become your shadow, not to make boasts.
Okay. Well, have you brought this rabble to the upper decks?
So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him. For the God Emperor, the Undying One, is death itself. The Undying One is duty itself. Give the order, Domin. Let a spinner of the blood-spun web undergo the test of a sacred trial.
The others echo their words from beneath their bone masks.
Undergo the test.
Give weapons to the traitors. It is time for Kibella to prove herself. Oh, hell
A
yeah.
dagger that has not sliced through sinew is nothing more than a toy. Let the final dance begin.
They're removing their chains. Grab some weapons, fuckers.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Welcome his embrace.
Kibella's background. Kibella has a remarkable background. As a death cult assassin, she can use a special ability called Raining Blood. When used, it causes the target of Kibella's next melee attack to explode in a burst of blood, covering the floor and any enemies behind the target. The affected enemies suffer additional damage. Kibella can also use a special throwable consumable item called a Blood Phial to spill even more blood on the battlefield. Okay. Kibella is a Blade Dancer. Blade Dancers are incredibly skilled sword fighters who can devastate enemies using two special attacks, Blade Dance and Death from Above. Blade Dance ability allows the Blade Dancer to make several light strikes against random adjacent targets. If there is only one adjacent target, all the strikes are directed against that target. If two swords are equipped, the Blade Dancer deals significantly more strikes. Oh! Death from Above allows the Blade Dancer to swiftly leap on a selected cell and upon landing deal damage to all adjacent targets. This ability can be used multiple times per turn, but each use requires a charge to be spent. The Blade Dancer gains charges by killing enemies. Oh, am I gonna be able to remember all this? The Blade Dancer main characteristic are weapon skill, agility, and strength. Weapon skill enhances their melee attacks and defense in close combat. Agility increases their dodge chance and makes their abilities more efficient, increasing the number of strikes, and strength increases the damage. Okay. And defense. Most of the Blade Dancer's abilities can be used with a sword equipped. Gotcha. Prepare the battle, get your characters into position. I guess my only character is Kibella. Start the battle. Let's use Raining Blood.
As honor ordains. I bring mercy and retribution.
Okay. Okay, we strike again. Oh, I can land in the middle. Holy fucking shit! She killed 4 characters in one strike! Short of breath? She has a debuff? 1 round. How do you pass turn? I don't remember. I guess I could use all the abilities.
The other side awaits.
There we go. Oh, she's good. Death Cult Assassins, huh? They're not the same as the Assassinorum?
I will see your end.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice!
How many traitors am I gonna fight?
Trust me.
Not enough movement points. The fuck?
The shadows will see it done. I cannot serve you in this way.
But I think I'm using that ability the right way.
Death to the weak! Ah!
Okay, she parried.
Ah! I serve the ruinous powers!
I will not die in dishonor. As honor or death, my blade whispers your name.
Alright. Good stuff. I don't have any movement points, so... Who should we attack? This guy? No, this guy. Let's just finish him.
I shall not. As honor or killing brings me no pleasure.
Is that it? Alright, she's good. She's strong. A cut to the heart, a cut to the throat, a cut to the stomach. These wounds have been inflicted according to his pleasure. The blood of the apostates will wash away the stain of their treachery, so that their souls may prostrate themselves before the Undying One's throne and beg his forgiveness. I have acted with reverence and shown proof of my loyalty. Will you accept me, Domin Edward Deathtanz? Will you make me your shield and shadow? Yes? High Factorum Janis Denrock.
Your lordship, the spitters of the Bloodspun Web were watching, tracking and killing Von Valance's enemies long before the warrant of trade passed to Lady Theodora. However, their blade has also been known to cut short the lives of highly upstanding persons. But I certainly do not in any way condemn the deeds of the deeply esteemed cult. I am sure they must have had good reasons.
Jocasta Sourback. The cultists are the scourge of the seditious. They bring the righteous to ruin. The enforcers respect the Bloodspun Web, for we share a common goal, to bring his light and his harsh justice to the darkest depths of this ship. I think I gave this guy like an Irish voice. Scourge of the seditious or not, folk are afraid of them for a reason. A couple of watches ago, these spinners took a train driver to pieces for some kind of ritual. I don't know what old Malak did to earn that privilege though, and who's going to feed his family now? But that's a lower decker problem. What matters is that the Bloodspun Web serves you faithfully, Lord Captain. Confessor Adelbert. My predecessor once delivered a sermon about how the spinners have saved his vessel from the serpents of the arch-enemy. The Bloodspun Web paid the price in blood, a river of scarlet that flooded the decks from bridge to bilge. They became the blood of the flagship, the pulse in its veins, and the beat of its heart. Their great sacrifice earned them the favor of House von Valancius. It seems that not all the officers have been presented to me yet. Indeed, your lordship. Jocasta Sourback at your service. I am entrusted with the honor of commanding the enforcers and keeping order aboard this vessel. It is my duty to punish trespassers, suppress disobedience, and repel any and all attacks on the ship. Confessor Adelbert, your lordship. As a humble servant of the Emperor, I am entrusted with the high honor of being the ship's confessor, or in other words, the highest spiritual authority on your vessel. I am here to oversee the purity of the crew's faith. I officiate in the officer's chapel and also look after the ship's reliquary. Tell me about the Spitter's great sacrifice, Confessor. The vessel was beset by famine and pestilence during a long warp jump. The flagship wandered uncharted paths in the Immaterium for 20 cycles straight. Servants of the archenemy used the despairing hearts of the crew to infiltrate the ship, and death followed. The hungry became the hunted, the famished became a feast. The exhausted crew was too weak and emaciated to resist the invaders, but then the spinners emerged from the depths. They stood alone against hundreds of foes, yet they did not falter. They did not sleep or rest as their blade-tipped ends brought death. Though many spinners fell, the Bloodspun web held strong until the flagship left the turmoil of the warp. I wish to hear what my retinue thinks. Argenta? I've heard through only at a distance the prayers the spinners offer up to him. I have seen how their deeds fill the people's hearts with confidence in their in the inevitability of his wrath. The Bloodspun web's loyalty to the Emperor is without question, as is their willingness to lay down their lives in the fight against the arch-enemy. I've learned, although Lady Theodora never granted the cult an audience or brought a spinner into their retinue, she respected the Bloodspun web and approved of its mission. Oh, Cassia, what do you have to say, my waifu? It is strange. Their shadowy forms are swathed in darkness, yet a radiant light burns within them like scarlet flame. I think it is a good sign. It is rare to see anyone filled with such light, even among servants of the Faith. You will be my shadow, Kibella. Kibella booms are slow. Henceforth, I am your shadow, Damin Edward Deathtanz from Valencius. An instrument of death placed in your hands by the Undying One, for so it was ordained, and so his starret forspoke. I also come bearing an invitation from the Vizier of the Bloodspun Web. He wishes you to know that the doors to the Undying One's temple are open to you. Are you suggesting the Lord Captain should go down into the depths of his flagship to search for this temple? With all due respect, the lower decks are for servants and crew. They are not fitting place for his lordship. Where is your temple located? I am not permitted to say. If you wish to find a temple, you must walk the path of Saint Ariane, the matriarch spider. Hers was the thread that could become the Bloodspun web. Who is the Vizier? Oh, her path began deep within the flagship in the dark tunnels of the freight line. And that is where yours must begin as well. This journey will bring you closer to the thread of the web, closer to the Undying One, closer to understanding death. Who is the Vizier? He is the first among us. The Vizier has spun the web of fate for fivefold longer than I have lived. Blood of the flagship's blood, my mentor and teacher. And why is he not here to deliver the message himself? The first spinner is old. His abode is in the temple beneath the flagship's freight line, and he has not left the lower decks in decades. Even a short journey could sunder the spirit from his ancient body. I will walk in the footsteps of the matriarch spider. Your journey will begin in the darkness of the deepest tunnels. The Vizier awaits you. Your blade awaits direction, Damin Edward Deathtanz. We will speak again when the time is right. Okay. Don't know if my character is good with melee weapons, but I think I should at least give this blade a try. The Rogue Trader ship is a veritable city sailing through the void. The ship has numerous compartments that you can visit. Navigate these compartments using the map on the ship, which you can access from the main elevator. Yes, I know. Thank you for that. Oh, I forgot to equip the sword. Oh shit. Well, we might get another distraction going to this void ship. Sorry to disturb you again. It's pandemonium outside the bridge gate. One of the officers seems to be demanding an audience with you in person. I think I hear Master Wersarian's voice. In any case, I wanted to warn you in advance. Fuck's sake. When am I gonna be able to get to this ship, huh? This is not the conduct of an officer. These are the antics of a highborn brat out on a lark. Explain yourself, Lieutenant.
I apologize, sir, but I must speak to the Lord Captain.
Very well, Lieutenant. You may address the Lord Captain, not least because I see you have already seen fit to disturb him. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge and display of belligerence towards a higher-ranking officer will be logged on your personal file without delay. Lord Captain, Lieutenant Avril Levent, requesting permission to speak on a matter of extreme importance and urgency. I will listen to what you have to say. You may speak, but I want to hear a report that a shouting match. Having two officers bickering in full view of the bridge is unacceptable. I will not tolerate this kind of conduct on my ship. I will assign the Lieutenant an appropriate punishment. Lieutenant, you have 1 minute to state your business. This one. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I thought that drastic times call for drastic measures. This matter cannot wait. Any minute now, an assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks on orders to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary. But I am convinced that this step is unwarranted and that the crisis itself was provoked by the actions of one of the senior officers. Okay. Abelard, in no hurry to intervene, lets out a skeptic huff, like, He glances at Sourback, who is standing not far from him, but he maintains a stony expression. I urge you to investigate the actions of Seneschal Verserian, and to intervene in what's happening on the lower decks, because very soon we will have a mutiny or a massacre on our hands. There's an insurrection in the making aboard my ship, and no one has informed me? I wouldn't deem it a problem worthy of the rogue trader's attention. The lower deck, as so happens, are in revolt. 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary leader rise up who dared to establish workers' rule across the entire ship. It took a month to restore order, but even 8 years later, we were still battling rumors that the hero had survived his execution and was on the verge of gathering people to fight against tyranny once more. Needless to say, the rumors were baseless. As for the current situation, we have sufficient enforcers to deal with it. But on the ship, the word of the Lord Captain carries more weight than a salvo from 100 bolters. That's true. I'm sure that if the rogue trader addresses the malcontents directly, we will quell the unrest. I dread to think what problem you will disturb the rogue trader with next. Perhaps you will ask the Lord Captain to break up brawls in the mess room. I have already given you the means to resolve this problem, just simply need to use them. If I made your lordship, sending a hit squad to crush the rebellion is a means of ignoring the problem, not solving it. How did all this start? What kind of rebellion are we talking about? The situation could boil over any minute, so I'll give you the condensed version. It all began when the enforcers found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who'd been killed in a drunken brawl. We reported it up to the chain immediately, arranged for a cleansing rite to be performed, and opened an investigation. No heretics have been found alive, but the search has brought tensions between enforcers and workers. Okay. What about the Seneschal? I beg you to hurry, time is running out. I will not hurry since my competence is under scrutiny. I shall speak for as long as I see fit. There's an established order of the way things are done on the ship. And one of the pillars of that system is that the rogue trader's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. It is the Seneschal's role to ensure that I have always handled internal problems myself, so of course when I received information about cultists hiding on the lower decks, I took the matter in hand. So long as I live, I will not be the vermin who murdered Theodora von Valancius will find refuge on their ship. You were far too heavy-handed, Seneschal Verserian. Arrests, interrogations, mass punishment for entire sectors. It has driven the people to the brink. There is a strike on the lower decks, in Depot 4 to be precise. 3 worker clans are involved, but many more are passively supporting them. The situation could degenerate into an all-out insurrection. When I reported my concerns, the only response I received was an order to dispatch an assault unit and crush the strike with maximum force. Abelard, what do you have to say to all this? I see no need to add anything. I acted within the remit of my authority, guided exclusively by the best interest of your protectorate and your personal safety. If you wish to confirm directly to my actions to yourself, I have no objection. For my part, I urge the Lord Captain to go down into the lower deck, stop the assault unit, and speak directly to the people. They will see that they are no lying or harboring heretics. That way you will stop the uprising before it begins. What is Depot 4? One of the poorest sectors of the lower decks, home to clans of general laborers. They are not as valuable to the ship as the fabulous have served in specialized systems for generations. Easy replaceable source, and one which is nowhere besides giving succor to cultists and minions of the archenemy. Depot 4 is poor and troubled, but worse, that means drunken fights and illegal rot-gut brewing. We have handled the workers of Depot 4 in the past. We would have done so again if the crackdown on Depot 4 hadn't been so harsh. And another important point to bear in mind, the problem is that limited to this sector is located on one of the most populated lower decks, and everything that happens there has a knock-on effect on all the neighboring sectors. Yeah, I heard it off. Let's go. Praise the Emperor! Thank you, Lord Captain. Our enterprise bordering on the sophomoric, but please yourself, Lord Captain. However, I categorically insist that I escort you. Jocasta, Lord Captain, I regret that the enforcers were unable to handle the situation, which led to your and the Seneschal's involvement. I consider it my duty to go to Depot 4 myself and see to the expedient resolution of this incident. Go to the site of the conflict with the Seneschal. Choose party members. How many can I choose? All of these? Well, fuck yeah, let's go. Hey, it's Versarian! Take that, scum! What did you say? I couldn't see what they said. The lower decks are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I dearly regret that we cannot replace all the locals with servitors. Did you hear they were shouting your name? Of course they were. The organization of the daily routine life of the ship rests upon my shoulders. The mountain of challenges and problems from which I endeavor to insulate you, Lord Captain. The situation of the lower decks has been a cause for concern, and I have intervened personally on more than one occasion. That must be why they remember me. They do not know your face. To them you are akin to a creature of legend, one who has stood on the steps of the Golden Throne no less. Whereas I am the man whose name is attached to every order docking rations or lowering a base heating. I was gonna say a baby. The people dare to disrespect the senior officer. They wouldn't have the chance to express such disrespect if we were not here, and if the situation had been dealt with by the relevant officers. It is a junior officer's worst failing to pass problems but up the chain of command. I have never been able to abide it. I shall say it again, it was a mistake to come here on Lieutenant Ben's whim, Lord Captain. I must admit that the Lieutenant is by no means the worst material for an officer. But in the name of Terra, the girl is the same age as my eldest great-granddaughter. And she has the goal to tell me how to manage the lower decks and hunt down cultists. It will be another 20 years at least before she can be trusted to act without oversight. Let's keep moving.
I always have a backup plan.
Something resembling a nest made out of thermal insulation materials will be where the workers sleep between shifts.
Fate and fortune favor the bold. I know how to take risks.
Shut up, me.
I still do not see our purpose in coming here.
Huge pipes, the arteries of the ship.
Relax, old man. Going for a stroll on the lower decks every once in a while is good for you. Lets you see how the simple folk live.
That is true. We have to solve this rebellion stuff. Heated discussion reverberates to the ship base. Lieutenant Avrila Vent of the shipping forces is bearing the path of her superior, Master of Arms, Jocasta Sauerbeck. Lieutenant Vent, my patience is wearing thin. I have given you an order, now get out of my way! I can't comply with that order, ma'am. This is my deck and my sector. So long as this area remains under the Lord Captain's special oversight, no action can be taken without my express permission. There are only 3 people who are authorized to make me stand down. The first officer, the rogue trader, and the Emperor himself. Oh, damn. So not all my lessons fall on deaf ears. Nice. Your Lordship! What's the situation? Your Lordship, my people have locked down the bay where the strikers are, including their leaders. We have the situation under control as far as resources allow. Under control, Lieutenant. I came here to lead an investigative unit. And what do I see? The rabble is on the verge of mutiny. There is nothing to investigate. This simply calls for immediate repressions and firing squads. And you, Vent, are a step away from facing charges yourself. Oh, we encountered some locals on our way here. The contact was outrageous. The people are getting desperate. They saw the assault unit and they decided we have nothing left to lose. Damn, this game has a lot of text. And I'm speaking a lot. It is outrageous. I'm sure people simply didn't recognize you. It wouldn't have occurred otherwise. We will deal with them. Is that all you have to say? Are you sure you're worthy of an officer's rank, Lieutenant Vent? Forgive me, Lord Captain. I will take steps to ensure such a thing does not happen again. Let's speak to the strikers. Right you are, Lord Captain. Allow me to wish you good luck.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Is it this way?
Greetings, your graces.
Let's see, what do we have here? Hello, I'm looking for loot. Is there any loot? Lower deck rabble? Oh yes, there are goods. A Promethium canister, machine right set, and servo skull anti-gravic impeller. What is this? Okay.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences. Is there money to be made? This could be an opportunity.
A container can be seen beyond the massive bars. Perhaps examining the pipe will allow you to reach it. Examining the pipe. This pipe? How do you want me to examine the pipe?
I always keep my options open.
Do I spin the valve or something? What the fuck? It's not this way, so it's definitely this way. Nobles from the upper decks down here to see us. A dozen pairs of eyes stare apprehensively at you. The people before you are typical inhabitants of the lower decks. You take in their simple clothing, crude weapons, and faces that display varying levels of mutation, from the barely discernible to the strange to the outright grotesque. Jesus, where are they fitting these people down here? Rivet! Lord Captain, you have come down to us. Tell me what is troubling you. No, we were attacked on the way here. How do you explain that? Here's an explanation to you. The people have been pushed to the limit, and now they are lashing out, as if we don't know why these top-deck units are being sent down here, like that one there that the lieutenant wouldn't let past. Our clans are all inside the bay that's been sealed off, but the lower decks are big. I'm sure there are some people who have just about enough. We've had just about enough. We're getting it from all sides. The soldiers have encircled the ones who've risen up. A death squad has just arrived. It's no wonder folks are lashing out. Awareness test succeeded. Their words seem sincere to you. Their body language and the glances traded between them reveal that the news of the attack has shocked them. Tell me what is troubling you. Why are you striking? Striking? That's news to us, your lordship. All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think. Shut up, Rivet. Here's the deal, your lordship. You damned enforcers are all over us down here. They say they are looking for cultists. One wrong word and they are reaching for their batons. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heating to whole bays for a week at a time, so we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all because of those enforcers. Argenta does not interrupt the workers, but you see the sadness well in her eyes when the children's deaths are mentioned. She quietly whispers a requiem prayer and makes a sign over herself. Oh yeah, I remember Argenta's really fond of children. It's all true. Ventus the only enforcer officer who stood up for us. It's clear as day who had a mother from the lower decks and who grew up at midship and has no fellow feelings towards us. Your lordship, we're no villains here. We're honest workers, your servants. We're honest workers, your servants. We plotted no disorder. We went on strike openly, and now we've got guns pointed at us. All we're doing is asking to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed. The persecution started a purpose of nothing, you say. I was told that one of you was found in possession of a cultist amulet, and then there are heretics hiding here. A cultist amulet? What's that? The gigo they found on the Dread Drunkard? If it was something evil or forbidden, we sure didn't know. The enforcers just said that they were looking for heretics among us, and anyone obstructing their investigation would be punished. But how could there be heretics here? We know our own people. There have been no new faces around. Definitely not. If they were, they'd be the first to report it. And as for the amulet or whatever it is, they took it off a dead body. There are no cultists still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. But when that fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with. Nobody's ever tread those decks in boots so fine. I can tell you that. It seemed to be that these cultists had better commanders than us.
Oh yeah, these bits were real fine. And there was no harm in taking them, right? As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets around here. We all worship the Emperor. And one day we'll look and we bow down before the machine spirits on the large and small transformers in the server button. The same way my grandfather was taught 100 years ago by a tech priest who came calling. Believe us, your lordship, we are people of faith.
Naive children, weren't you taught from an early age about the dangers of the archenemy's creations? Weren't you warned that any unfamiliar object would be one of them?
We were told, Holy Sister, but it was long ago. The last time we saw a confessor in our sector was just after I had my third little one. That is regrettable, but you cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of the Holy Fathers. Who will you blame when beasts crawl out of those amulets you stole from the heretics? The Holy Father who was not there, or the scavenger who brought evil down on himself and his neighbors? What chain... Abelard, we do know what Abelard wants, but let's see. I authorize the use of all necessary measures to locate Chaos Worshippers hiding in this sector. Specific steps taken by the officers were not reported to me. Nevertheless, I'm certain that their actions were justified. Cultists are not drunken stevedores. They are the enemy and a threat to the ship. Neutralizing them demands decisive action. Wasn't really necessary to turn to these people with cold, Sourback. The rebel understands only one language, Lord Captain, that of violence. As per regulations, should the laborers persist in their unwillingness to cooperate, the next step is limiting air supplies and cutting off water, which is almost certain to restore order. The peasants can grumble all they want, built in the end. They are the source of their own misery. All they have to do is bow their heads and fall in line, and the need to punitive measures will disappear. Well, what changes would you want? Would you look at this? The exalted Lord Captain himself is asking us bilge rats what we want. Well, here's that. We want you to rein in your damned enforcers, to quit turning off the heat, and to stop battering everything that moves. No, that's not it. We want the enforcers gone from here, and we want to be armed. Give us arms, and we'll govern ourselves. We'll defend ourselves, and the cultists do show their faces. I have been leader of my clan for 20 years now. Getting rid of this club-wielding thugs can only improve things around here. You've gone too far, old man. They'll never let the maggots on the lower decks live without the enforcers breathing down their necks. They probably would insist our enforcers on the upper decks too. As for weapons, what do we need them for? Before the first day's out, we'll have someone shooting their neighbor out of stupidity or drunkenness. That is true. That is another point that I would that totally indicates that I should not give them weapons. We don't need that. If the enforcers stop hassling us, that'll be enough. In return, we'll find the scavengers who robbed the cultist bodies, and we'll talk to them. One lower decker to another. If there are any more of those damned amulets about, we'll hand them over to the enforcers ourselves. Sounds like a good plan. You speak for yourself and your clan, and I'll speak for me and mine. I don't want empty gestures. I want real change. The promise us the world now, but as soon as the Anointed One returns, turns his back, these brutes will be on us even harder than before, all because we dared to speak out. The tall worker eyes dart between the two argued leaders. Every few seconds he opens his mouth as if planning to agree, but each time he falls silent, simply making a few vague noises of approval. Spreading anarchy is the first step toward embracing chaos. Putting weapons into untrained hands would be even worse. That's what's more, the enforcers are needed to maintain oversight and order. Withdraw those demands and we will consider the rest. Yep. Succeeded! Yes, we did it! The tall worker they call Rivet shrugs and casts a sidelong look at the old woman. Old man, listen! The Lord Captain himself has come down to us and is offering concessions. And I don't know a single person in the whole of Depot 4 who's ever stood next to the rogue trader, let alone talk to them. Back down. Now's no time for you to be a stubborn old crone. Listen to us, old man. The 3 clans of Depot 4 ought to act as one. We made our minds up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband the enforcers or give us weapons. We don't need any of that. You two are ganging up on me, is that it? So brave you are against an old woman. But I'll shut up. I will indeed. I won't go against 2 clan leaders on my own. If you want to make peace with the enforcers, make your peace. That's great, just fantastic. Lord Captain, we all agree.
Okay. You have failed to convince me of your trustworthiness. The unrest ends now. Everyone who has involved will be eliminated. No. Then it's decided the persecution will stop, and I'll expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulets or weapons left by the cultists.
Your lordship, thank you. You have not abandoned us lower deckers. You came yourself and settled everything. I'll tell my grandchildren about this.
Of course, your lordship. We'll root out any nasty business faster than the enforcers, and we'll leave no stone unturned. Alright, as you were, Ben. Success!
Keep your wits about you. I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Now how do I equip my sword? Is it this one? Not this one. The Silent Verdict. There we go.
This is intriguing.
What is this? Why can't I inspect it? The pages where the start of each shift is marked. The last mark is missing. The worker went on strike. Okay. What am I looking at? Oh, good. What is this? A key? A multi-key. Yep. Reinforced thermoplast and hyperdynamo capacitors.
I always have a backup plan. I always get the job
The
done.
gauge shows that the steam pressure in this pipe is close to the maximum, however it does not reach the bars. So this will not give me the item on that pipe. This one? Not this one either. This one? Not this one either. What the fuck?
Or get left in the dust.
Everybody came here first. The gauge does not reach the bars at the other end. Okay, then where the fuck are the... I need to find the... What about this one? Nope. I gotta find the valve. This one? Nope. This one? Oh. I have urgent matters to discuss with Lord Captain. Please give us a moment. Well, are you pleased with your investigation, Lord Captain? You're kowtowed to the royal rabble. You believed in their lies and showed them leniency. Next time the ship is attacked by cultists, that rabble will welcome them in with open arms and allow them to wreak whatever havoc they like, because they see you as a weak leader. Is that how you see your future at the helm of the Von Valancius Protectorate? Let's talk about your role in all this instead. You allowed this revolt to happen. Your actions practically guarantee it would. I would have handled this situation myself had you not decided to intervene. Remember, Lord Captain Theodora. Did you think she ever set one slippery foot on the lower decks? No, she did not. Such matters were left to myself and the junior officers, while she dedicated herself to the grand designs for the Protectorate, as any true strategist or rogue trader ought. Maybe Theodora... Ooh, okay, that's a good one. I would be only too willing to trust my seneschal and not fill my head with such matters, but the situation had spurred out of your control, Abelard. Let's say this. I commend your decisiveness, but I am uncomfortable with introducing new protocols in the midst of a crisis. And I lost my temper, Lord Captain, and I believe I ought to explain myself. The prosperity of the Bombalance's protector is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for the chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw in Lord Captain Theodora's deeds the sign of true greatness. Rogue traders do not simply forge new routes and capture worlds. They create order out of anarchy. That creative impulse was entirely lacking during my time in the military. So I left behind everything I had known, everything my family had known. I come from a long line of officers, and I embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodora entrusted me with all the concerns she had no time for. She would go off her flagship for long periods to distant frontiers on scouting voyages, and the advancements of the entire Protectorate rested on my shoulders. And then suddenly everything that had been built over years and years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hanger on a seismically active world. One of the senior officers betrayed us all. The rogue traitor was killed. And who knows what is happening on the planets. I'll tell you this honestly, without fear of appearing weak. All this has come as a grievous blow to me. I am not panicking or grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. I am duty-bound to aid the new rogue trader. To aid you, to find your footing as quickly as possible. And to do that, I must insulate you from problems that in the past have been dealt with by tried and tested procedures set out in the ship's regulations. Procedures that were established long ago and have functioned smoothly for decades cannot suddenly be deemed access to requirements. Theodora trusted in established procedures and she died. I won't make the same mistake. If you want to keep building the future of the Bombalance's Protectorate with me, stop living in the past. Oof, I like that one. Yes, Lord Captain. Your resolve is admirable and demonstrates strong leadership. I shall remember this moment should my old habits ever begin to creep back in. And now, please, let us leave the lower decks. And the rogue trader decides to stretch his legs. There are far more suitable places. Not until I find the shit that I'm trying to find, Abelard. Where the fuck is the... I need to turn this valve that allows me to... Did that do anything? I think I've spun every single pipe, valve there is in this. Nope. Alright, this one worked.
Nope.
This one. Okay. No, this one. Nope. What other valve should I be turning? This one? Nope. Now this one. There was another valve. Oh, right here? Nope. There was another valve that I think I hit this way. Right here, yeah.
I know how to take risks.
Shut up. Okay, the valve has been turned. Can we turn this one now? Nope. This one? What other valve am I missing?
Keep your wits about you.
This one spun, this one does not let me. Ah, damn it. Hooray! I did it! We could use a key. Let's use tech.
Just as I planned.
Ooh, what is this? Force grenade, crack grenade, melta charge, multi-key. Nice.
I always have a backup plan.
Now we can lead. Finally. My stick drift is not letting me choose the option. There we go. Oh, my guy's moving himself. Stop fucking moving. We still haven't reached the ship. Please, no more distractions. We made it. Master Helmsman Rubber. What we have here, Lord Captain, is not very noticeable. But there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. I'm sure it's quiet, like it's huddled up in there on purpose. It's not like I am surprised. I think it's more scrap heap than ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. We are registering critical damage to the hull and depressurization of several compartments. Oh, there is an incoming transmission now too. Hear us? Do not require assistance. Pete, do not require assistance. Copy? Keep following. They pass us by, won't they? Emperor protects. Lord Captain, I'm told our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there is an identified and badly damaged vessel within an asteroid field near the Raikari Philia colony that is refusing help, which, not to put it to fine a point on it, it has not yet been offered to them. Rubber, can we establish communication? Let the vessel identify itself. Yes, Lord Captain. The connection is established. Unknown vessel, we are receiving you. Identify yourselves. I repeat, identify yourselves. Do not tell. Tell him we are done for. This is Thunderfang. We are a merchant vessel. Do you copy? We are a private jet vessel. A merchant vessel, of course they are. Damn my stupid head. Where did I hear this name before? Thunderfang. Thunderfang, why can we not identify you? Why? I don't know. What if... Certainly not. Our vessel is badly damaged. Damage is preventing the correct identification, we assure you. It's full merchant vessel. Thunderfang does not require aid. Rubber, damaged report of the unknown vessel. Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Several compartments are leaking air. The bridge has been almost completely obliterated. 2 of the engines are critically damaged. Somebody gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. Thunderfang, your vessel is badly damaged. What happened to you? What the fuck? What's going on in this ship? We were just flying, minding our own business, straight out of the blue and opened fire. Miracle we could get away. Emperor protected, and then more fire. Who? Void only knows. Roasted our tail, bombed everything. Our folks are left without our help. We never got to them. Thunderfang, now stop playing games and explain again what's your business in here. And this time I highly recommend the truth. Happy now. What have you done? Idiot. It is too late now. The Vox channel is again filled with the angry whispers of several voices. Do you copy? We are from the Fellow of the Void. We did not come here to loot, on a different business, to help our own out of jail. Didn't hurt, please. We already had our chronos cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our hold is full plunder. I mean goods. In case you're unaware, Captain, the Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Corona's expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics solely because they sometimes have Vox conversations with those whom they are about to board. Were it up to me, I will make them eat a salvo from the macro cannons to shake the scum loose from the decks. They simply deserve it. I would wait on destroying the vessel if I were you. Although the moral aspects of the livelihood do cause some awkward questions, the Fellowship of the Void remains a major supplier of goods to the local market. Perhaps I will find dealing with them acceptable, especially in a situation where performing a warp jump is impossible. Yep. Okay, let's try it. Camouflage robe. The wearer's range attacks decrease their target's dodge by 5%. Could I sell you some of my shit? Oh, what the fuck did I just do? I added it to cargo. I cannot sell anything? How do I sell stuff? Mesoa pattern autogun. Well, it's not better regular damage, but it does have more armor penetration. Well, looks like I cannot buy a lot. Heavy leather armor. This one's not bad. We can get everything, actually. Okay. Nice. What the fuck is this? Is this Rykatphilia? The prison planetoid. Well, we do have a lot of quests in there, I think. Let's go to Rykat Minoris. That was some good trading. Good trading. Don't know who am I gonna equip the cloak to. But I'm thinking about equipping that armor, maybe to Abelard. Okay, as the ship makes its way through the star system, a strange fatigue falls over you. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the quill you have been using to draw up yet another order falls from your hand. Dream sequence. You raise your head with a start. Someone else is here, in your study. You stand up and stare at the dozen upon dozen of corpses surrounding you. Among their number you recognize the disfigured and bloody faces of those who died on the ship's bridge and those you met in your previous life. How is this possible? Where are the enforcers posted to stand guard? It matters not. You're alone against a horde of heretics risen from the darkness to take your life. As if of its own accord, the shard lying on the edge of the desk, the sole remnant of Conrad Voigtbeer's weapon, slips into your hand. The metal is searing cold. The death sway from side to side, closing around you in a nightmarishly slow advance. Kneel before the rogue traitor, your lives belong to me! All you hear in response is unintelligible voices, whispers, moans, and derisive laughter. Anger ignites your chest, and you clutch the shard, which ravenously bites you into your palm with a sharp edge. An unbearably bright light floods everything around, and you find yourself surrounded by groveling minions, their bodies shriveling in your mere presence. Your hand no longer holds a pitiful shard, but a majestic and intricate weapon, a skillfully crafted sword with strange, unnerving proportions, a carved design, and an unusual hilt adorned with an image of closed eye. What? The eye opens wide, revealing the gaze so ancient and dark that it steals your breath away. Oh my god, is this a heretic weapon? You felt this gaze before, there on the bridge, and the voice that appears in your mind only confirms your guess. The tapestry is woven, the path is chosen, accept your fate, champion. Yes, master, I am the sword master, not its servant. Remember that, throw the demon blade away. Never! Your body refuses to obey your mind. The handle feels as if it has become one with your hands, and the gaze of the demonic eye sets your very soul ablaze. Resisting your fate is futile. Futile. Just scream as you feel your soul burn away to ash. You're waking from the vision, kneeling next to your desk, clothed strangely in sweat, and with a sour taste on your tongue. Your head is ringing, and you struggle to recall those faces and the image of the sword in your hands. Only the deep cut on your palm and the bloodied shard lying on the floor reminded you of what just transpired. I failed the quest, the Call of the Edge? Oh, the sword. You would rather die than touch that thing again, so you reach a shaking hand for your box and call for a servitor. Now you just have to wait for the mindless automaton to arrive, pick up the cursed artifact, and head for the nearest airlock to be claimed by the void. The items lost, the blade shard. What happened? Don't tell me that the game froze. Did the game crash? Okay, we have to store some shit. This one. I can't store it, damn it. This one I can. This one I can. I'm gonna store all the books that I don't need. This one. This one. Alright, can I equip my characters with some of the shit that I just got? Can I equip Cloak on Kibella? Oh, just a second. The wearer's range attacks decrease the target's dodge. Can she have? Yes, she can have cloaks. This is probably one of my best long range characters, so yeah, she definitely needs that. The wearer gains a +5 bonus to persuasion. Who could equip this armor that I just bought? Oh, Abelard. Yeah, this armor is way better than anything. There you go, Abelard. A new outfit just for you. Oh yeah, and I also failed that mission. What the fuck was that? The Call of the Edge. The powerful warp entity promised the rogue trader might and power if he managed to become the new champion of chaos. Alright, thank goodness we denied that. This is not a chaos run. Hello everyone, how's it going? Hello Abelard, any news? Fuck. I went to the map. Alright, we have to scan the planet. Extractium? The fuck is that? Oh, we found a starport. Choose party members. Well, all of them. Let's go, guys. What would I do without my retinue? Fuck, looks like we got here in a at the wrong time. I don't think I've ever seen these types of ships. Halt! Weapons on the ground, or I'm firing. Alright, so our skies are in lockdown. The rebels are shooting down anything that flies, and your lot just happened to land in our rear without a scratch to show for it? And on a shuttle like that, where did you get it? Stolen from the palace, isn't it? Grab 'em, lads, we got ourselves a rebel landing force. By the Holy Throne, what is this mess? They're in a rough spot, old man. Go easy on them. I am the rogue trader Von Valancius. Give me a status report this instant. My mistake, sir. At once. The starport is under the control of the governor's wardens. Perimeter commander is Sergia. Whoa. Frag grenade explosion. Cuts off the rest of the insurgents' words. Shrapnel flies everywhere with a piercing screech. One of the soldiers falls to the ground, clutching the remains of his forearm that is now adorned with crimson tatters. Blood is pouring out of the stump, and the soldier's agony is short-lived. Oh god. The sergeant curses and hastily says an army prayer for the dead. Pardon me, sir. Sergeant Las Malgar reporting. My unit is holding the starport on the governor's orders. How may I serve? Some dirty dog nearly shut down my shuttle. What is going on here? Unrest, sir. Armed rebellions in both the capital and the provinces. First, the lower levels sparked. They went up the spires. They hit the Vox hubs, the arsenals, the Mac train stations. Then Felak tore off his mask, precisely because he knew about the trouble on Rykat Menoris. He knew that none of our allies could come to our aid. You may continue your report, peasant. Damn. My unit was there when it all went to the Groxus. The tech priest linked to satellites reported sightings of strange voice ships in the system. They were orbiting the star unit on them set course for landing on Rykat Majoris. The governor took precautionary measures in order to increase security at their key facilities. Everyone knows that whenever something's not right, you better double the warden details. The alarm was raised and we were sent to secure the starport. It's the only reason we were able to hold it. They're crushing us, the scumbags. It's been a whole turn since the last reinforcements came in. We're running low on ammo. Even on every other fighter is wounded. I don't know how bad it is in the streets, but they'll drive us out of here any minute. You are doing fine work, Belagar, and so are your troops. It is people like you that hold the Imperium together. I live to serve. Do you happen to know if a member of the Inquisition has come here? I don't know, sir. There definitely haven't been any visitors like that in my watch. You might have to inquire at the headquarters, your lordship, sir. Some dirty dog nearly shut down my shuttle. Affirmative, your lordship, sir. It's all those damn rebels. Those maggots somehow got their hands on an anti-aircraft battery, and it's causing over shuttles to no end of trouble. That thing really packs a punch. You're lucky they missed you. I've seen them fry 2 shuttles carrying reinforcements. Not a soul survived. I'm going to see the governor. If I may report, sir, as long as the rebels keep shooting their damned anti-aircraft battery, there's absolutely no way to shuttle you to the governor. It would have to be on foot, and the streets are dangerous. I have no one to send with you as an escort. I'll assign all available troops to accompany the steam tech priest to the governor. I will cast orders for them to wait for you. And then from headquarters, they better send out a convoy to meet you halfway. Meanwhile, we will follow the governor's orders and hold the line here. Okay. You're a good soldier, but you got a lot of blood on your hands. Both yours and others. You know, the same hand that salutes now by falter in darkness. Rank and epaulets won't save you from the bitterness. What the fuck is an epaulet? Pardon me, my lady, but I can't get my head around these fancy words you're saying. I've seen plenty of blood, but trust me, I'll fight till my last drop. Ah, if only Sergeant Dabian of Tertium was here. Tertium? Darktide. He may have completely lost his marbles, but I'll let him accompany you. You could have walked all the way to the Governor's Palace without any harm befalling you. Who is that? One of ours, a veteran. No idea how he wound up here. The man's from Atoma Prime. For Atoma! The other end of the galaxy. Silent chap, crazy eyes, but you should see him slay enemies of humanity. There's none like him. When it started, he went missing out in the streets somewhere. Worse news for the rebels, though. He's an absolute beast in close quarters combat. Oh, sick. Is the pan... What tech priest? A very important person from the Adeptus Mechanicus arrived on the last shuttle before they locked down the sky. He kept on asking whether anyone by the name of Amarant or Amarnet or something like that had recently arrived. Barely answered any of our questions, though. I said he was under no obligation to tell us anything. Okay. He demanded to talk to the governor personally, so I had to send a quarter of my troops with him to keep trouble at bay. You're a good soldier, Malgar. I'll see that your heroism is noted. I live to serve. Oh, another explosion. With a sigh of relief, he turns to the soldiers and spits out a booming series of commands. Okay.
Did you see that? They almost knocked us out of the air. Some bumbling idiot's going to regret that when he's dragged before the Lord Captain for questioning and trial.
Calm your tits, Psyker.
I do not think the rogue trader should take a personal interest in a common crackpot. Summary execution will be sufficient.
Let's just collect everything. Hopefully we can sell everything. One of these days, I don't know.
Always keep your eye on the prize. You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
I will take you down.
Where are we fighting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cultists. Abelard, you're my tank. You have to go forward? What the fuck? Okay, Argenta, you go here. Cassia, you get behind this guy. My assassin cannot move? The fuck? And Idira here.
Here we go. Hold on.
Time to slaughter someone. I'm here, maggot.
Whoa, bitch. Alright, let's try this sword for dismantling attack.
I won't stand for it. I'll make it happen.
Oh, she parried my ass. Go and get that bitch. What the fuck? I'm behind cover. What the fuck is going on?
Why did I not foresee this?
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick.
Can't.
Jesus
Catch my
Christ. Alright, Indira, it's your turn.
I know what is to come.
Ooh, she dodged the attack.
But of course, what an unfortunate turn of fate.
Nice. And then this guy.
Was that you? Or... On it.
And then this.
Will do.
Follow my lead.
Oh, nice shotgun blast.
Show me what you've got.
Don't leave us.
What the
That's an
fuck?
order.
No way, we have to restart this shit. What the fuck? Can't believe my character's already dead. And here I thought that I was behind cover. Alright, alright, alright. Everybody's ready. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to skip everything. Like blah 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 blah. Okay, la la la. La la la.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Did you see that?
Now we get all the
They
loot
almost
back in.
knocked us out of the air. Some bumbling idiot's going to regret that when he's dragged before the Lord Captain for questioning and trial.
I do not think the rogue trader should take a personal interest in a common crackpot. Summary execution will be sufficient.
Relive the guard. Grab everything.
Your arrogance will be your
Okay,
downfall.
now we try this again.
No mercy.
My dude needs to take cover like yesterday. Alright, Indira, you go here. And my assassin here.
Out of my way.
Let's hope this is a better one.
Face shields me.
Here we go.
Stop it!
Once and more.
Oh my god, Argenta! Jesus! That was one hell of a shot. I think this guy's way too
My
far.
gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Is this guy dead? Yeah, definitely. Okay. Well, let's start firing, shall we?
Who, if not me? I won't compromise my principles.
Okay. Well, at least that. I guess that's it.
Let's get to it.
Dodged.
Hold on.
Oh my god, they're shitting their own. Then they broke the cover.
Let's get to it.
Alright, Argenta, time to bless some motherfuckers to Kingdom Come.
I will not.
Momentum must be 175 or higher. Okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act.
What the fuck? One more shot,
Doubt
Argenta.
is for the weak. I refuse.
Okay.
Let's make it quick.
At least next turn is Avalar.
Time to slaughter someone.
Yeah, they're shooting their own. Oh god, they're shooting me. Alright, Kibella. Let's do the blade. No.
Ouch!
No! No! Fucking stick drift. Fuck's sake. Oh god, I can't do anything now. Fuck's sake.
Anything else?
What the fuck, bitch? I told you to do Psychic Shriek. Why did you do that?
Was that you? Or
God, the stick drift has just screwed me over.
will do.
Okay, Cassia, show me what you can do. All creatures in a cone in front of the navigator suffer from 11 to 14 damage. Okay. The officer forces an ally to fully push themselves, increasing their characteristics by 14 per 1 round. Okay. Damn, that cone is big.
Me? Do you insist, Lord Captain? Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And what else could I do? This one? Bring it down? No, let's just end turn right there. Okay, now it's Avalard's turn.
My place is at the fore.
Charge, endure. Oh yeah, let's do this.
I will do my duty.
Don't scream.
It will be done.
This one. And single attack. Yeah, this one. And this one, and this bitch.
At your back and forth.
Let's get to it.
Oof, good dodge. Thanks for the buff. Jesus Christ, that woman with the shotgun is shredding.
I'll see to it you never stood a chance.
Damn, nice.
I'll make it happen.
Here we go.
Oh god, no, they killed the guard.
My ears are ringing.
Holy tits.
This is unacceptable.
Cannot be used because of the effect? What effect? What do I have? What effect do you have? You don't have an effect.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Oh, okay, whatever. What's the ability that allows me to shoot, like, several attacks? This? We try this? Can you hit this? No.
I refuse. This is unacceptable.
Whatever.
Hold on!
Every threat ends in...
Alright, Kibel, let's hide
a
behind the
dance
ship.
of blades and shadows.
Do you have a medkit? Can you heal her?
I will mend the thread between body and soul.
Ah, thank goodness.
Blessed be the hand of the healer. Cover me!
Too far. Too far. Everything's too fucking far. Well, at least let's give Dutch to my guy. Oh no, he's dead. Fuck's sake. Could I heal him with a medkit, maybe? Oh, I can. You have fire grenades? When the fuck did you get a fire grenade at? I mean, where did you get a fire grenade from? I should say.
I'm afraid not.
But of course.
I'm not interested.
Oh my god, he can't revive me. Fuck's sake.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Can you shoot this guy?
Victory is imminent.
Damn it, Abelard.
I will do my duty.
Show me what you've got!
Oh god, these crazy assholes are killing each other.
I'll do it. is not the Emperor's will.
Where can you go to then?
I will not.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since I played this game, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just range area attack with the soldier deals.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And we try to blast into Kingdom Come. We bolt fire this direction.
I'll do it.
Nice, good shots. And this one.
As the Emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
Whew. Strike true. We reload.
Let's get to it.
It cleanses the body.
Holy fuck, that did a lot of damage.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
There's not much that you can do, huh?
There is movement in the Empyrean.
This fucker's too far. Nope. Take cover, my dear Cassia.
Follow my lead! At your beck and call. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Can I shoot this guy? It's kind of sights.
This is unacceptable.
Fuck. Oh, and the frag grenade doesn't reach all the way. Damn it. What if I do this? Oof, that's gonna hit Abelard. Nope.
Rejoice in battle!
Let's make it quick.
Oh.
I am your blade and shield.
A tactically sound approach.
I'm a mender.
You better fall back, Argent. I don't want any more death people over here.
Out of my way.
Aim up hard next time.
Jesus.
Death comes in silence. Trust me.
And the strip like
Shadow,
dance.
you'll see it done.
Will do.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Alright, let's try this.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Could I charge him?
At your beck and call. Indeed. For Von Valencius. At your beck and call. I will do my duty. Victory is imminent. Reduced to dust.
We got him.
Is there money to be made?
Your seneschal is always
I
there.
will lead us to fortune.
Holy fucking shit. Alright, let's see. Scrappy Laskin. They were hitting me with this? That was way too good. Scrappy shock batons. Shock batons. This guy was pretty good. He was also using the last gun. Sword. Armor body glove.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
All these are scrappy last guns. They were fucking me up though.
I always have a backup plan.
Lord.
That's how it's done.
Ooh, a ring. Whatever they were hits a target with the shield bash, double slug, fulminating shot, or grisly adjudication. They make a coercion test with a -40 penalty. The warrior succeeds, the target is immobilized. Commander Cloak increases the range of officer archetype abilities by 1 cell. Your trophies were packed as cargo. Thank you. The eye lies. The eyes lie. The final dawn. What? What the hell's going on here? Gain true vision, renounce false sight. All will be revealed. Thank you, my lord. You arrived in the nick of time. I don't know what those babbling creeps wanted with me, but it definitely wasn't anything good. Are you in harm, soldier? All thanks to you, my lord. Those blind lunatics are all over the city right now. These rebels, damn them to the void. Go around maiming anyone that they get their hands on and scorching their eyes. Then they leave the poor sots driven by the pain to wander the streets, babbling nonsense. The command doesn't want anyone to talk about it, but I've heard whispers that it's not just some nonsense. It's heresy, actual heresy. Because listening to it scrambled your brain. It made one patrolman freeze in his tracks while the blind mob got hold of him and carried him from his post off to who knows where. Who are you? Lucky Jasper, the governor's aide and personal voxoper, and dispatched to the starport on special orders. And what exactly were you doing here on your own? Following Governor Medina's special instructions, namely... Oh right, it's a secret assignment, I can talk about it. I'm a rogue trader, wouldn't I simply order you to tell me everything? What if I told you to know priceless intelligence? Wink at Idira, Mistress Slash, could you kindly read all his thoughts for me? Whatever punishment you're afraid of can do worse than to you. Let's do this. Well, that would make me saboteur as a traitor, would it? Yes, you're right, this is an emergency. So why did I send you to the starport? Supposedly deliver update box codes and how I should put it, assess the situation. The planet is a real mess at the moment. The rebels have found their way into the boxnet and are now eavesdropping. This made proper communication impossible. The electrodynamic Cenobium had sent out a distress call before it went dark. If whoever knows what's happening in the system, there's been a riot on Rakatiphilia. The prison planetoid Europe B station is silent, although the navigators here always have been a reclusive bunch. I was hoping to be lucky enough to run into a pilot or captain here if you could give me an update, but it's hardly a possibility right now. The rebels are blasting anything that tries to land on the sky with their damn cannon. Awareness test succeeded. He stops talking a little too abruptly. There is something else you're hiding from me, isn't there? More classified secrets? It's nothing classified, just personal. That's another reason why I'm here. My betrothed is missing. Raquel Vakari, the esteemed Yvain Winterscale personal pilot. With the right reports came from Rakatiphilia, Lord Yvain headed there personally. Then this rebellion started down there and we lost communication. No one knows how they're doing up there. You know what I'm afraid of? That they'll come back and those rebel scumbags will shoot them out of the sky. I want to find a place that's high up, set a boxcaster there and send them a transmission. The sky is closed off, don't try to land. But I didn't make it in time. These blind dogs chased me. As I was running, I tripped and broke the caster. I worry for her. She's an excellent pilot, but I still worry. That's why all members of a Void Ship clan share the same employment. No matter how devoted a servant of the Emperor is to their duty, there's always a danger of the family ties might disrupt their regulations and orders. I see. Pray not for her survival of a honorable death. No. Hope that no harm comes to her. The Emperor protects my lord. If someone you love is in trouble right now, may he protect them too. I am looking for an interrogator of the Inquisition who may have arrived this planet. Have you heard if anyone mentioned that description? I have, but I don't know where he is now. I'm sorry, but I don't like discussing the affairs of the Inquisition. What about this woman? Master of the Rykat system, illustrious father, grandfather, or uncle, la 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 la. I find it curious that blessed Caligos didn't make him the ruler of our world. Lord Yvain says it is his blood, but it's the governor who rules us. Then why do you think he sent him here? I think he's been exiled. Do you think the governor can handle the rebellion? Well, obviously, I'm not so pessimist to say otherwise. I won't tell anyone. You really won't? Well then, if you ask me, things are pretty rotten. Those rebels are strange. We would have easily quelled a normal riot. We're not some commoners. We are Rykadians, the naval elite of House Winterscale, but those people, they're vicious. They know no fear. Their attacks are precise. It's like they know what's going on to happen ahead of time. They said the leader of the rebels is some two-faced Aurora who can see into the future. She can see into the future, is that right? We'll see about that. She's up against the wrong psyker. My breezy whispers may be vague, but they've not failed me once. I can tell you without asking my ethereal friends that her future does not look too bright now that the Lord Captain is involved. No more questions. I must take my leave.
I always keep my options open.
I have all my debuffs from dying. Fuck's sake.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for it.
I am at yours.
I will lead us to fortune.
Oh, I have crippled legs. Denial of nightmares? If worn by a psyker, the wearer gains immunity to the horrors of the warp, and this creature's agility is reduced by -20. Movement points are reduced by half. Fuck. Eyes, my eyes, have you got them? Please get them back to me. Even just one, please.
It's as good as done.
What the
Keep
fuck,
your
dude?
wits about you.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
On it.
The fuck? Oh god.
There's no way we'll beg for mercy.
Oh,
but I will
12 more cultists.
Are you ready to die?
You're my tank, Abelard. Make it count.
I feel nothing. Fear
Jesus.
nothing.
Here we go. Let's make it quick.
Alright, Kibella. Let's use Radiant Blood. And then I want you to
Get in there.
Oh, it's too far. Fuck.
I bring mercy and retribution. Trust me.
Okay, that's good. That's fine by me.
I shall not.
Hell yeah. Should we do this?
Trust me. Come, the other side awaits.
Fucking A. Let's go. I can do it again.
The shadows will see it. Is a blessing.
Out of my way.
He's the leader.
I didn't flinch.
Holy fuck, that's not cover. Those are fucking barrels, man. I wasn't expecting it to blow up.
Scared yet?
Smoke grenade?
Emperor, give me strength. If I may,
Alright, Kibella, you're buffed. Ooh, this could be good.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Damn good strike, but that took the cover away. Fuck's sake.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
As the tenant's killing, it brings me no pleasure. I shall not fail.
Holy fuck. That was really good, Kibella.
Let's get to it.
The blood gives them a weird debuff. Bloodstained. The creature suffers +2 more damage for each stack of the bloodstained effect. I see.
do it.
Alright, can I do the... Yep. Concentrated fire. Let's get some momentum going. And let's shoot them all.
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Holy fucking shit, that was good. Can't use it anymore.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Should be next to the barrels. Nope, that could shoot Kibela. Nice shot, nice shot.
I'll make it happen.
Alright, Indira, I need you to do your psychic shriek on this asshole. This asshole, this one.
I'm not so sure. Was that you? Or...
Wait, you cannot shoot anybody, Eddie? Oh god. Alright. Here we go, Abelard. Oh, this guy's still alive. I just noticed.
My place is at the fort.
Let's do a taunt.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Every single fucker.
Come and get me, bastards.
Indeed.
Could I do a charge? Target's too close.
One fewer time. No matter the cost. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done.
Alright, and then we can do a cleave.
I will do my duty.
And a strike. Or can we do a cleave?
At your beck and call.
Yeah. Alright, Kivella. What are we doing with you?
The other side awaits.
Nice. And then, what if we do a death from above? Can we jump on this guy? Good job with this guy.
As on death is a
The
blessing.
dance is done.
As the tenants demand.
Just to dodge. Take cover. That's good. That's not a bad movement ability. Okay, Cassia, you're next, baby girl. Your psychic attack could kill them all, right?
As duty demands.
Fuck yeah, look at that.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Holy fuck, look at all these weapons. Not a single good item to loot.
I guide.
The
We are the
Fate and fortune favor
we
the
leveled up.
bold.
Okay, what can we get? The upper tip gains plus 25 cover efficiency if in cover, plus 15 perception and 15 ballistic scale. The effect lasts until the upper tip moves. I like it. Yeah, I'll take it. Next. That's good. Awareness. And we apply.
I know how.
Look no further.
Toughness, weapon skill, agility, strength. Let's get some toughness going. He's a tank. While under 40% wounds, Imperial World characters gain a plus 10 bonus to all characteristics and plus 2 to resolve. If no other characters in the current party has the same archetype, this character, the first archetype ability used in each combat by this character costs -1 action point less. Yep.
Your seneschal.
sins.
What advice do you seek?
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Alright, chill. Chill, sister, a battle. Cleansing Faith. Stronger together. All allies, including Xenos, in the current party gain +5 of the same characteristics as was chosen for humanity's finest. Let's get this.
Join me in...
I'm at your service.
Wait, Argenta's a soldier, right? Abelard is a soldier too? Oh no, he's a warrior, okay.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
You are in the presence of House Orcelio.
The officer increases all allies result by +3 until the end of combat. If the target is under the effect of Voice of Command, they will start their next turn with +1 additional action point. The target's next attack will ignore cover and will have double the effective distance. If the target is on the effective Voice of Command, these are all Voice of Command attacks. I think this one's good. Enemies damaged by the navigator suffer plus additional damage from any source of warp damage. Every even turn, the navigator gains an additional action point. Every odd turn, the navigator gains plus 20 perception. Ooh, yes.
They fear.
How may I serve the dynasty?
Precise attack. Intimidation. The operative gains plus 25 power efficiency, plus 15 perception and ballistic skill. Yep. Let's get some awareness going. She's gonna be so aware
Did I
after
mention
this.
whisper and be heard?
Oh my god, she gained 3 levels? Fuck, that's good. Anytime an ability or talent uses the fellowship bonus, a Voidborn character can instead use the intelligence bonus if it's higher. Let's go for Bloody Mass, critical damage. And increase your agility. Then the Blade Dancer immediately returns to the cell where they started their turn. This movement does not provoke attacks or opportunity. If the Blade Dancer uses Death from above this turn, this movement repeats all uses of this ability in reverse. The Blade Dancer's next attack inflicts bleeding. This target must pass a toughness resistant test with a minus 20 penalty to become immobilized for 1 round. All enemies immobilized by captive audience count as full cover for the Blade Dancer and their allies when adjacent to those enemies. Oh shit. Okay. Let's try this. Let's go for Medicate. Next, let's go for Strength. All Blade Dancer attacks made with a sword deal plus agility bonus additional damage. This bonus damage. Can I get something that increases dodge? Maximum wounds increased by plus Blade Dancer's dodge plus divided by 10. This one. Alright.
Blood is my...
Should I divide the empire?
I have a nose for profit and the taste for adventure. What do we have here?
We got
Is there
some
money to be
goodies. Oh, a key? Oh, it's a Pyromancer staff. Oh, fuck yeah. Look at that shit.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Wait, did it say that I cannot equip the Pyromancer staff? Why not? Damn it. Or maybe because I didn't choose the pyromancy background. God damn it.
I will lead
Look,
us.
no.
Join me in...
What
I
advice?
know how to take risks. I have a
We are
I'm
the...
ready.
Do you require?
Did you want...
The Emperor sets my path. Join me in prayer.
I can equip the flamer on Argenta. Two-handed ranged weapon. Flavor shot spray. I think it would be better than the scrappy pistol.
Let us not dawdle.
Fortune smiles on us. An ill omen. I see what others do not.
We should deal with this.
We have some explosives. Fuck's sake, bitch!
There is only death. Yours or mine.
Never doubt me.
Fuck's sake, stop touching the explosives! God damn it. These characters are retarded. Feels like we're gonna fight something here.
Sin's hidden.
Your
I
son.
will lead us to fortune.
Ooh, medkits? Yes.
Let's not waste time.
What
The
if
web serves.
I need to give her more medkits. Now that I think about it, I haven't given her a cloak. Officer archetype abilities. What is she wearing? Light spinner's breastplate. Plus 3% dodge and parry against melee attacks and plus 5 agility. Well, she does have some good bonuses over there. What is this? This is an axe?
I always keep my options open.
The dead.
we...
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Prometheum is stored here.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Nice, we succeeded. Death World Origin, light flak armor. Plus 20 armor, 0 dodge penalty. Oof, good. Plus 10% parry chance against melee attacks and world property plus 5 agility. Oh, give me that.
I will
When the faithful
My
are
broken leg
waste time
character
with pleasantries.
definitely needs that. Anything else in here except that's oh, nope, just that safe.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Rebels Commander. Oh, pair of boots! Whenever the dealer deals damage to an enemy, the wearer has a 25% chance to gain 2 movement points. Oh yeah? My first pair of boots.
I will lead us to
I am
fortune.
no longer shoeless. The insurgents walked in a crowd right after crossing the mine barrier, seemingly oblivious to the fear of death. More rebels? No, wait, that's Tech Priest.
The edge is nigh.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire on the nearest target!
Oh no, it was an ambush.
Don't kill the tech priest! We need to take him alive!
Knowledge finders, and let their enemies breathe not.
Do it! Hold back!
Oh shit. He made that crane explode. Or bulldozer, whatever. Oh no. Okay, he's not
May
dead.
knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
Hello, Tech Priest, we've been looking for you. The man dressed in crimson should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he is alive. You hear the wheezing of a respirator that covers half of his face.
Not another step.
Yo, take it easy. We're not gonna hurt you.
Flee, for I am death.
Cool portrait.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Class it!
Abelard clutches his head as a circular implant is racked with a wave of interference. I am rogue trader Edward Deathtanz von Valancius. I mean you no ill.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation.
Oh, that's good, because I'm not gonna fight you. I actually need one of you for the ship. you know, for repairs and tech prestige shit.
The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
Point at the exploded machine. How did you manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up the sacred machine without even laying a finger on it?
This was my doing.
Are you kidding me? You have powers that you're not aware of?
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people.
Oh no.
But he's not a threat to you.
Multiple
Even
personalities.
that's a bit hard to believe after all the fireworks.
Who are you?
I identify as Magos Pascal Haneman of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Praise the Omnissiah, brother Pascal.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orcelio's star charts in the Furibunda system, not far from the Void Colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
Indeed, my waifu. You do not even know how you caused such an explosion?
The Omnissiah granted me a revelation. The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service, for such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The understanding granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me.
It'll come back to you.
How strange it is to hear such words from one who is not of the blood-spun web. We have much in common.
Indeed, goth waifu.
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location. My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and await to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task.
I invite you to join my retinue.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
Fantastic. Who do we send back? Oh my god, he's level 4. Indira's too good. Cassia is proven to be very good. Kivel is just too good. Everybody's very good. Can I get my ass back to the ship? I can't. Oh god. Alright, let's send Indira back. Okay, good. What is that effect on Cabela? What do you have there? You're crippled too? When the fuck did you get crippled?
What torment?
Ready for data input.
Alright, let's level you up. Intelligence, perception, ballistic skill. What are your weapons? Haven't even checked your inventory. You have an Omnissiah axe. Okay, and an arc rifle. Single shot, 10% armor penetration. Oh, it's an arc. Okay, so it also hit each creature in a 2-cell radius around the main target. That's cool. That's very fucking good. Could I give you armor? What are you wearing? Holy vestment. Plus 4% armor and plus 2 to tech use. Sounds good to me.
I'm listening.
Let's level you up, operative. Let's give you ballistic. Forge World characters can use persuasion, coercion, and commerce based on intelligence instead of fellowship. +3 deflection against the burning effect and flame weapons. Hit chance and dodge reduction against any target they hit with a single target attack. The first attack in combat with any plasma melted power weapon deals additional damage. Oh, okay. Let me check this weapon that you... Jesus Christ, dude. Is this weapon plasma? Doesn't seem to be plasma based.
Data meditation is terminated.
While wearing heavy armor, Forge World characters gain +1 movement points, 1 deflection, and cannot fall prone. 3 deflection against the burning effect and flame weapons. I guess this could be good. Whatever gets you immunity to something, right? More damage to enemies with full wounds. Expose weakness, cost 0 AP. Willpower. If the operative attacks a target affected by an exploit from a distance of 12 cells or farther, that attack deals +15% damage. Wait. Let's get this. Let's get weapon skill now. Until the operative's next turn, their allies' attacks also remove exploits. Okay, precision attack. Intimidation. Tactical knowledge. The operative removes -1 exploit from each enemy in a 5-cell radius around the point within 10 cells from the operative. If there is only one enemy in the area, the operative removes all exploits stacked from an enemy. Okay. Let's get some... logic.
I always have a backup plan. I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Watch out.
Oh, good. Every one of the dead have had their eyes ruthlessly burned, just as they told us. More grenades.
I feel my age when fighting alongside such young warriors.
Indeed. While I have my navigator skills to call upon, you are, statistically speaking, far more likely to perish in battle. Oh, I mean, that came out wrong.
That came out wrong, indeed it did. Haha, fuck. Okay, everybody, get down.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
An entire position of cargo servitors was destroyed by gunfire, not a single one of them attempted to flee.
What a peculiar thing.
A blind madman. Darkness is coming, and in it there will shine a spark of dawn, the final dawn. Ooh, a bolter? I don't have bolter weapon proficiency, fuck. Why do they let you climb this if there's nothing down up there? I mean,
Is there money to be made?
what is this? Oh, an elevator. Oh, the Sin Skin. Oh, plus 25 armor? Plus 5 dodge if the wearer's agility is more than 40? Shit, this could be very good.
I know how to turn
Look,
it.
Not for
The
me.
web serves.
For Cabela, maybe. Oh, but she has her leg broken right now. Ah.
Whisper.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries. I will.
Your seneschal is...
I know how to take risks.
You sure the machine spirit will listen to you? I bet they're real stubborn. Quit your whinging. I've seen the tech priest do it twice. I once even brought a sensor to him. Of course they'll listen. He's gonna get sapped.
Alert, profane violation of the algorithm.
Holy fuck! Jesus Christ.
Let us not dawdle.
Just a bunch of shitty carapace chestplate. Can we commune with the turret?
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Oh no.
I will level you!
I didn't want to start a fight. Okay, I have to wait to do this. Maybe not too far. If I move over here, I can do this, right? Oof, that'll hit everybody here.
Me? If you another foe painted black.
Little less stare. The officer encourages an ally who immediately recovers from burning blue. Okay, yeah, I remember that.
If only that were possible.
Go, Abelard, go!
Do not dare ask.
Who has guns? Am I gonna shoot anybody from my team if I do this? Oh yeah. If I do it like this.
your eyes, or I'll
Oh
open
my
mine.
god! I hit her real bad. Stupid.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
That was stupid.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it. Strife is a prayer.
Yeah, keep blasting the Magenta.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And
As the Emperor
reload.
commands, I act.
Time to slaughter someone.
Don't you need a breathing navigator?
I'm here, maggot.
Alright, Pascal, can you activate the turrets, please?
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
They're gonna be scared shitless of whatever. Okay, so if I hit this guy, that's gonna attack my guys here. All weapons in a huge area gain additional effects.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve.
Alright, thank you, Pascal. Holy shit balls!
Hold on.
I'll brush this off.
Die!
Alright, my good seneschal.
Victory is imminent. Reduced to dust.
Nice, nice, nice. Well done, well done.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
What? I did it in an open... Oh, God. Oh, and I can't heal her. Fuck, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. But Kibella can't. Alright, Kibella, please use one of your med kits on my waifu.
There's life in you yet. Use it wisely.
Ah, I can see bright colors again.
Wait, that will hit Argenta, right? All adjacent enemies. Enemies? Okay. I'll take your word for
I
it.
shall not fail.
Good strike. I should have combined it with the bleeding. Fuck.
As honor ordains.
Let's try this.
Trust me.
Oof. Oh, it's dead.
As the tenets demand.
Let's get to it.
Show me what you've got.
Oh my god, she killed her friend. Stupid bitch.
An offering of blood.
Mature. Word of the Emperor to everybody. Let's just go for the fire. Oh, I could do this, but that'll hit Kibele.
Let's get to it.
Waifu!
Blessed Emperor, protect your daughter.
Holy fuck. That hit Kibele fucking turret, bitch! Ah, fuck's sake.
Do you require an audience?
I am your shadow.
What do you have now? Crippled leg and crippled arm? Fuck. This creature's weapon skill and ballistic skill reduced by 20.
Keep your wits about you.
Nothing good in these corpses.
What? Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Well, it's pretty stupid to leave the enemies close to the other guys. I mean, no, it was stupid to get my characters close to the enemy, so when the turrets fire at them, they would receive the blast. To leave the location, collect the remaining trophies. What trophies? There are no trophies here. You want me to take everything? Holy shit, dude.
I always have a backup plan.
What am I gonna do with all this? Just carrying all this bullshit. The core's throat has been ripped open, seemingly by a glancing blow from a none too sharp blade. Invisible walls. This mansion must have been damaged by an explosion or a large shell. You can still see some of its former luxury within. I mean, it's alright. I don't see a lot of luxury in it. The upper way extends across the water bridge, which is suspended high above the rolling waters of the river below. The bridge is densely packed with imposing and ostentatious buildings designed to flatter the vanity of the local elite. We're in a very opulent area.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I want to heal. Your Lordship, Private Camille Regius, ready to escort you to the command center for your meeting with the governor. I regret to say that the convoy sent to meet you was ambushed and took critical losses in heavy fighting against the rebels. In other words, I'm the only survivor. However, the rebel force was destroyed as well. We can set out for the command center. The success to failure ratio of combat objectives completion for this world's military speaks to its subpar efficiency. I will advise the local ruler to seek my fraternity's aid in upgrading their troops to servitor maniples. Awareness, succeed. Your uniform looks odd on you, soldier, as it belongs to someone else. Oh, ambush? Apologies, your lordship. It's a new uniform. The guards are in a difficult situation right now, so we often get issued whatever's left. And it isn't always the right size? Your mouth is full of mud, soldier. You are hiding something behind beaming hues of faith and loyalty. What is it? Fear, I guess? In times like these, if you give it to weakness, you're done for, and I'm not done with life just yet. How did you make it out alive if your entire convoy perished? The Emperor protected me. I didn't run, your lordship, if that's what you're thinking. It was by my commander's side until the very end. I shot the last rebel from the gang that attacked us, but alas, the captain succumbed to its wounds, and the others had already died. The Emperor rest their souls. What can you tell me about the insurgency? The ungrateful rebel rose in rebellion against the planet's lawful governor and his lordship, Caligos Winterscale. Ruled by the will of the Emperor. Heretics, the serpent of the most, yeah, let's go. Yes, it's a short walk.
I always keep my options open.
A repulsive, jagged wound stands to the evidence of where his heretic was readily struck in the back.
Fortune smiles on us.
The temple's tower collapsed onto the pavement and is blocking the way. Take days to clean the rubble. Utter astonishment and frozen the slain rebel's blood-drenched face. I'll take this. Yeah, the fire.
The machine gun grants me insight.
Sanctified chainsword engine.
I see what others do not.
Get back, assassins, you're gonna blow yourself up. Oh, never mind.
Let us not dawdle.
We didn't get hit, but she still went like, oh, I'm gonna step over here. Rebel trooper? Oh, that's fighting. What is that effect that I have?
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Old injury? An injury that wasn't healed in time, it can be healed with a medkit, but requires passing a medkit skill test to succeed. Visit the warship or try to use medkit to remove the injury.
I will leave.
What advice?
Blood is my life.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Alright, let's see. Can I use the medkit?
Let's patch you up.
I owe you a debt.
That didn't remove the wound.
This wound will make a fine scar.
I won't forget this.
Now we got it.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
And let's try it on Argenta.
Let's patch you up.
Ministration is a holy task.
That didn't fix it. Alright, let's stop wasting.
Look, I have a nose for
medkits.
profit and the taste for adventure.
Blocked from rubble on the other side.
I always get the job done.
The attackers knew the squad's numbers. What? The remains of my squad. Once put down the rebellion, they will be given the last honors that deserve as soldiers fallen in a righteous battle. The battlefield looks highly suspicious. Half of your comrades never even had the chance to draw their weapons, and the direction of the shots as well. The attackers knew exactly what path the group would take and how large it would be. The enemy is smart and cunning. Perhaps they were watching us. I must report this to the governor. Too many parts of your story fail to add up. I am beginning to wonder you are a traitor. Oof. I served your lordship. I may have gotten a few things mixed up from inexperience, and that's why they don't add up. Please, let's talk to the Governor Command Center. I must carry out my orders. Once we get there, you can have their intelligence run a check on me if you wish. I'm a loyal soldier, and that's the truth. Do not believe him, Lord Captain. Pale Green is sleeping from his every word. And I know this color of this seed well. I once mistook Felix world, so humble and full of sweetness for sincerity. In truth, they were poison. In terms of words, better to execute an innocent than to have a mole in one's ranks. Blast you, scum! Aurora will get you all the same. Aurora and the final dawn. Oh, we got him. Oh no, we're not seeing this. Well, we got him. We got him behind the building. What the fuck? He was a traitor. It wasn't a bad idea. Alright fellas, I'm gonna end the stream right here. It's already late. And I gotta take a quick bathroom break as well, so I might as well. Thank you to anybody who ever clicked on this video, that liked on the video, all that good stuff. And yeah, I hope I can continue playing this game and not leave it for another 4 months. We gotta finish this one. And I gotta get better at strategy games, and but hopefully my controller won't fuck me up again. Misclicking and shit. Alright, have a good night everybody. The Emperor protects. Take care. Peace out, and good night.